Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is Carla Nix with today's inspiration, and as always, I'm happy to be here to encourage you and to remind you to live every day on purpose. Let the work I've done speak for me. Let the work I've done speak for me. That's an old gospel song. Uh, and it goes on and it goes about the life I live and the works I've done, the things I've done, the words I've said, and so forth and so on. Let that speak for me. What does your work say about you? Or should your work speak for you? Or does it speak for you? What can others say by the work that you've done? Is that does that represent you as to who you are as a person? It should. Some people feel that their work is their work and they are who they are. But even if you're not working the job that you want to work, or you're not at the place that you want to be, you're not at the level that you want to be, you're not even making the money that you want to make, you shouldn't let that determine the kind of work you're going to give, what you're going to put into it, how much effort you're going to put into it. In fact, the Bible tells us as believers to do everything as unto God. I mean, give it the same relevance. It shouldn't be, oh, well, I'm not getting paid. Let's say you're volunteering for something. I'm not getting paid, so I'm not going to do my best, or I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to, do as little as I can. No matter what you do, should represent who you are. And it should represent what you feel and how you feel about what you're doing. I understand, again, we're not always where we want to be. We're not always doing what we want to do. But our attitude can make the difference. You should still be grateful that you have a job or that you're able to do something in some kind of way. You ought to find some kind of delight, even if you're at a place that's just a living cesspool, or something where everybody is just horrible. And listen, I know what it is to be amongst people at times, whom you just, it's just hard to be there, and you want to leave, but you choose not to. It's always your choice. But if you choose to stay, you should be responsible for giving 100%, because they're paying you to do a job. If you don't want the job, don't do it. Don't be there. Don't be there collecting money, being paid for something that you're not giving any effort for. And if you're not being paid, why are you there if you don't want to do it? Unless somebody's holding a gun to your head, you don't have to be there. So if you choose to be wherever you are and you choose to do whatever you do it to the fullest. Give your all, because what you're doing right now, as I said in the beginning, let the work I've done speak for me. It ought to be your calling card. Somebody ought to know that it was you and you did a wonderful job. You don't know what that might lead to, because people remember. And God is amazing in as how he uses people and who he puts in your path. It's all for a reason. You may not understand, but it can bless you in the future. But if you do a terrible job, no, they're not going to call on you. They're not going to refer you. They're not going to recommend you to anybody else. It's not going to happen because you didn't do a good job. If you're being foolish and silly and don't take it seriously, people don't want that. They may laugh in your face right now, but they don't particularly care for that. Or that's what you're known as a joker, as somebody just shucking and jiving. I cannot. I have a personal issue with people shucking and jiving, but don't speak very well of you. You're better than that. So let your work represent who you are, your heart, your intelligence, your passion, your talent, and your love for God. Because again, do it as unto the Lord, and do it in a way that it speaks volumes about you. And it says that you care. You're serving other people. Most jobs, most any job is helping somebody else. So do it well. Do it well. Let the work I've done, let the work that I'm doing, let all that I touch my hands on, let it speak for who I am. God bless you. Have a great day. This is Carla Nix with today's inspiration.